Hey, look at that, Twin Cities. It's the IDS building, the big glass one. Tallest skyscraper in the Midwest after the Sears in Chicago or John Hancock building, whatever. You never been to Minneapolis?
Nope.
Whenever I go across the country and people find out I'm from Minnesota, they're like, ugh.
If I don't let me go to rehab, I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you're no.
Oakley was killed during the holidays last December, struck by a drunk driver at this Lyndale Avenue North intersection. According to court filings, the man behind the wheel, Sylvester Vaughn, had a blood alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit to drive, and Vaughn was flying at speeds approaching 90 miles an hour when he ran a red light and plowed into Oakley's vehicle.
Okay, we're going to show you the video that's now gone viral. Let's welcome to the show Minnesota Representative Lisa Demuth. We're going to show her. Do we have the video? We're just going to go right to Lisa. Let's show what you've said on the video that's going viral. Watch this.
In other news tonight, parents of a U of M student are grieving this evening after their daughter died in a hit-and-run crash near campus.
Now, the man charged in this hit-and-run had his license revoked from a previous incident. Our Leon Purvis has the story tonight.
Ready, set, go.
Start with a troubling trend on Minnesota roadways. There have been more deaths on Minnesota roads so far this year than days in the year. Today, traffic safety advocates are working to get a message out ahead of the busy holiday travel season, reminding all drivers to pay attention while behind the wheel. Our Renee Cooper takes us to World Day of Remembrance at the state capitol.
People to die.
A grieving Minneapolis family sharing their heartache and anger in a courtroom filled with emotion Monday. Their son and brother killed by a drunk driver last December.
Our governor just painted a very rosy picture of Minnesota. And while things look good on the surface, I just want to remind you what we are dealing with.
Riley was walking back to her dorm on November 7th when an alleged drunk driver hit her. Investigators say she got hit in the crosswalk and had the right of way. She was rushed to the hospital.
To get a call that your daughter's in the emergency room and was hit by a car.
With life-threatening injuries.
Life-threatening injuries.
And they couldn't tell us that she would be okay.
Riley was on life support for 3 days. She died on November 10th.
This is one of the worst track records we have ever seen in the United States of America of this Governor Walz. I mean, so is this correct? I think you've been calling this out.
Court documents show the alleged drunk driver, Ali Abbas Samator, also got a DWI in 2018 while his license was revoked.
And don't understand how he was even driving.
And according to authorities, the motorist who struck Josiah Oakley was nearly 3 times the legal limit to drive and was going nearly 90 miles per hour on city streets at the time of impact.
And today, he received a 4-year sentence in a plea agreement with prosecutors. As Paul Bloom tells us, Oakley's family does not believe this punishment fits the crime, and they are demanding stiffer consequences under the law.
I mean, this is shocking. This is one of the worst track records we have ever seen in the United States of America of this Governor Walz. I mean, so is this correct? I think you've been calling this out.
I got the phone call no parent wants to get.
His 18-year-old son, Andrew, was riding his bike when a car hit and killed him.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about him.
Preliminary data shows in 2023, 402 people died on Minnesota roadways. And as of Saturday, there have already been 402 deaths this year. That means the state is on track to surpass last year's deadly statistic by the end of the year. And each of these shoes laying out on the Capitol steps represents a life likely to be lost by the end of 2024.
As Sylvester Vaughn heads off to begin serving those 2.5 years behind bars, the Oakley family promising that we have not heard the last from them, insisting that this case make a difference and change the law when it comes to consequences for those who kill with a motor vehicle.
Yeah, that is true. And so under Governor Walz, the United States would not be in a better position. We know in Minnesota, we are not doing better under Governor Walz. People need to pay attention to the smooth talk that they hear and actually fact check it it's not partisan, fact check what his record is and would we be better or not? I believe we would not be better. Minnesota is not better under the leadership of Governor Walz.
According to an eyewitness in the police report, my boy was catapulted in the air and flung around like a rag doll before landing on the pavement in the middle of the intersection.
State data shows it was one of 7,500 hit and runs that year, and there have been an estimated 5,800 so far in 2024.
And then finally this. This is pretty radical stuff. He's giving illegal aliens free tuition, free, driver's licenses, free health benefits. 19,000 Minnesota residents have moved out of the state from just 2021 to 2022. So it seems like people are leaving Minnesota. I think Minnesota is only one of 13 states that never recovered their pre-pandemic population. Final word, Lisa.
Back to black, back to black. Boozy.
We want to make sure that we are defunding the police and utilizing those resources to invest in our communities.
The culture changed.
The culture changed.
The culture changed.